moving can be super fun. As a kid, it seemed like near magic. As an adult, moving away from a place I called home for over a decade, it was hectic. It was nerve-wracking, but now that I'm here, I would say it was all worth it. After a few days of driving the interstate, we were moved into our new house. Everything went fine and the lease is signed. There were a few things we had to do, and getting internet was one of them. We called and our new internet company said it would take 3 days for an installer to come out. 3 days. You could get a package delivered sooner in that time. I play Fortnite for a living as a content creator, just making montages and stuff like that. So you could say to me not playing for 3 days is like me not working. I go over to my computer I set up in my new studio, and I try to find an already existing Wi-Fi connection with no password. Hopefully I can just use a neighbor's Wi-Fi for a few days, then leave unnoticed. I found an open Wi-Fi signal. Judging by direction and signal strength, he is to my right and right next door to me. I connect to the unknown Wi-Fi and I begin to download the many updates I've missed for Fortnite. I go to sleep. The next day I checked to see if I was still connected, and I was. My signal strength was strange. It was red instead of the usual white you would see on a Wi-Fi signal for a computer. I got on Fortnite and I hit up some solos. This part was also very strange. The whole map was on fire. Not a cause for alarm, it would pass as a normal Fortnite event. But then when I saw other players, they weren't in Fortnite's signature skins. They were various different types of people, like you or me, but looked like they had been through years and years of torture. They all looked fatigued. At this point, I was actually starting to get scared. I mean, the map is on fire, and I'm killing normal people in a game of Fortnite. I play the game, and as the circle gets closer to my viewpoint, as the map gets smaller, I see this storm is no storm at all. It's fire. A ring of fire. I navigate this tricky map and finally find myself the last alive with one other person. It was a tough fight, even the build battle was intense. Finally, some competition, but it didn't matter, I won. When that happened, the usual victory royale didn't happen. Instead, I felt a sense of warmth hit me like a blast, and I heard some things. I take off my headset and I get up from my computer. I'm not in my room anymore, I'm somewhere else. There's fire and people being tortured. A person comes to me to take me away in chains. I ask him, how did I get here and when did I get here?
Yesterday, your neighbor killed you in your sleep when he discovered you were stealing Wi-Fi. You've been dead all along.
It all makes sense now. The Wi-Fi signal, that whole match, and now I'm dead. Let me out of here!